Let me make sure my mic is on. I am so happy he turned off that music. Okay. Hello, y'all. Welcome back to a daily vlog. Today is October the 30th, and tomorrow is Halloween. Okay. Yeah, welcome back to another daily vlog. I hope y'all are having a great day today. I'm gonna try to get this vlog up real fast to y'all today. So I'm here to give y'all a daily vlog. So I'm gonna kind of try to keep this vlog short and not talk y'all ear off too much. Let me grab some coffee out of here. I just want to come on here and have a little chit chat, talking about worry about yourself. You have to kind of worry about yourself, and that's not selfish nor mean. It's not mean, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because a person can be the type of person who always go out their way for other people, like your friends, people you know. They can always count on this person for everything. But some people who are like that, they go out of their way for other people. Sometimes when they need somebody to help them, nobody can help them. And that's straight up, although that person helped them. But that person who's always being there for everybody realizes that, wow, you know, when I need somebody, nobody is there for me, but I go all out of my way. And most of the time, people who always go out of their way for other people, they end up feeling like they always go out of their way for other people, but nobody go out of their way for them. And that can be true and not true. Sometimes that person might have one or two friends who will not go out of their way for them, but this person is always going out of their way for that friend who will never go out of their way for them as well, okay? And this kind of person who's always trying to prove to people that they're a good person, they're a good friend, they're reliable, and you can call on me, I will be there for you no matter what. I'll put things on hold just to be there for you. I'll go out of my way. If I'm in the grocery store, or if I'm at the shoe store, if I'm at the mall, if I'm driving somewhere and you call me, I'm turning right around and I'm gonna be there for you. But that type of person most of the time finds out that there are some people who will not go all out of their way for them the way that they are towards others. So what ends up happening? That person starts to feel like nobody has their back. Or, you know, nobody is there for me, although I'm there for everybody. It's the frame of mind. If this person is always going out of their way for other people, that's that person's frame of mind. They want to always be that friend who's there for others. Most people, or some people, they do the best that they can, okay? If they cannot be there for you, they will let you know, hey, I'm so sorry, but I got this going on and I cannot help you out right now because I got to take care of something right now that's very important. Most people will tell you that, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you. But if you have that frame of mind where you just always want to help people, you're going to be there. That's an okay thing if that's the way that you are. But if you're the type of person who will start to think, okay, if I be there for people all the time, they'll be there for me, trying to be the best friend in the world. What you have to understand is sometimes people may not be able to be there for you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have your back and they're not worried about you. It's just that they put whatever they're doing at the moment first. They could be taking a vacation, on their way to get on the freeway or something, and they're like, you know, I'm taking this vacation. I know my friend who's always been there for me no matter what, is calling me, but I cannot turn back around because I'm getting out of town. I'm taking this vacation. Been working all week, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So they might not turn around for you. Then you have some people who you've been there for a lot of times. If you need them, they may drop what they're doing and turn around, although they are going on the trip, you know? Ooh, this shoe. So this person might have a few friends who will also be like them, go out of their way for others as well. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not a bad thing that some people can't be there for these type of people who are always there for others all the time, no matter what. It's just that everybody is different. Some people will go out of their way for you. And then there's some people who will not go out of their way for you, although you go out of your way for them. And sometimes some people are not able to help you, but you always help them. But if a person makes up in their mind, oh, I'm gonna go out of my way for other people and I'm gonna expect others to go out of their way for me, then you're just setting yourself up to get your feelings hurt. Sometimes some people who are always trying to be a good friend because they make up in their mind, hey, I'm gonna be the best friend in the world. I'm gonna always be there for my friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they need to realize that sometimes the people that you're always there for, they might not be able to be there for you sometimes. Because it's your frame of mind. I'm always be there for people. And there's nothing wrong with being a good friend and always being there for your friends. And that's a selfless type of attitude. Just being a good friend. Always there for your friends. But a person has to realize that sometimes people might not be there for you the way that you are there for them all the time. Some people will not put whatever they're doing on hold just to go out of their way for you. And I think the people who always want to be there for people and go out of their way for others don't realize that sometimes there's going to be times where there's people who will not go out of their way for you. And I think that's where some people get their feelings hurt and they start feeling like, wow, nobody has my back. Nobody go out of their way for me, but I'm always going out of my way for others. The thing is, if you're always going out of your way for others, either that's your heart to go out of your way for others, or you think in your mind, okay, I'm gonna go out of my way for others. I'm gonna always be there for people. I'm gonna be this best friend. On their birthdays, they're gonna have the best gifts. But when your birthday come around, don't nobody buy you the best gifts. Sometimes people don't buy you nothing. Sometimes nobody even call you. What I'm trying to say is, the way that person think, oh, you know, if I be this best friend and always go out of my way for others, maybe, you know, they'll treat me the same. Sometimes people will not treat you the same. Sometimes people can't be there for you all the time. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. Either they're at work or they just are busy and they can't help you. But if you're the type of person who's making yourself available, you know, putting things on hold, you might have a hair appointment today and one of your friends call you and you're like, you know what, I'm at my hair appointment, but okay, I'm gonna reschedule my hair appointment and I'll be there. You think that that person, you think that that person is gonna stop what they're doing and help you the same way? Maybe. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is some people will not put things on hold for you just to go out of their way for you. And that's what some people need to realize. That sometimes people will not go out of their way for you. Yes, there are some people who will be like you and go out of their way for you, but not everybody. And that's the honest truth. All this, I need to do dishes. I need to wipe down my oven. I need to wipe down my countertop. I think I was about to fall over. Yeah, so that's what I need to do right now. And okay, a lot better. Just love my wall art that I created. I like it so much. Okay, I'm gonna be with y'all in a second. I'm just trying to fix my little workstation area, make it look a little presentable for y'all. I mean, it's not all, you know, messy over here, but I'm just gonna make it look presentable. And today I made my bed. I'm keeping my place neat. I still need to put my things in this handbag right here. Y'all, I just lost footage. I thought that I was recording and I wasn't. Spacious. It will do the job. It will fit a little bit of my junk up in here. And I have my handbag, so okay, so what do we have up in here? We got $1, we have $2, we have $3. Oh, another dollar too. That is $4. That's why it's a good thing to check the pockets in your handbag, because you never know, you probably left $1 behind in that bag. So it's a good thing that I checked. And do I have any change in here? Because I'm so broke. I'm really broke, to be honest with y'all. Like, I'm so broke, it's no joke. Okay. Woo, these pockets are so deep. Okay, I'm trying to get this change out and it does not want to come out. Okay, boom, like that. Then I'm gonna just transfer this change to my Mickey bag. And a lot of times I'll just throw some extra loose change in my Mickey bag, because my Mickey bag is a coin bag and a card bag, like for carrying my ID and stuff if I don't want to carry my wallet. So he is so cute. I love a good Mickey little bag. And put this back up in there. And then for those few dollars, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my, ooh, one fell. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and put these few dollars in my handbag. And I think that I am set to go. I got my bag packed and ta-da! I can go to the store. Then I have my emergency iPhone charger. I'm gonna put that in my bag. Oh yeah, this worked out great, y'all. You don't want to put too much in these bags because you don't want the handle on the bag to rip or this pop off. So yeah, And another thing, I want to let y'all know that last night we sat down and we watched the movie Edward Scissorhands. I love that movie, and it brought back so many memories of my childhood because my father used to always play that movie for me and my cousins and my friends, and we would just love that movie. We'd be like, oh, look at Edward Scissorhands with the scissors on his hands. And it was just so cool because the character, he would cut up those trees into like animal shapes and things. So beautiful. And my favorite part of the movie was when Edward Scissorhands gave all the women a haircut. I love that part of the movie. And yeah. And another thing I like about the movie Edward Scissorhands is the houses in that movie, how the homes are different colors like blue, pink, yellow, green, orange. I really liked that. Just check my phone. Got a text message. So earlier I was talking to y'all about you really have to worry about yourself. This is not selfish or mean. And then I gave y'all the little scenario, story, whatever you want to call it, of a person who is always that friend who goes out of their way for everybody. And then sometimes a person like that ends up needing someone to help them, but nobody is around to help them a lot of times. You have to think about yourself, and this is not being selfish or anything, because some people are not going to help you. Now, it's okay to have a good heart and always be that friend that's always there for your friends, but you have to realize that sometimes there's going to be times when they can't be there for you the way that you are there for them. It's not a selfish thing of them. It's just that some people will not be like you. Some people, they put what's important first, and that's themselves at times. Some friends are like that. They will go out of their way for you. But when some people you help from the kindness of your heart, they might give you a response when you ask them for help by saying, I can't give you my last money. I need my money. But you could be the kind of person who will give the person the last dollar you have in your bag. But what I'm trying to say is, some people will not be like you, if I make any sense. And I apologize for giving y'all all these scenario stories. Know this. Sometimes people will say no to you. No, I don't have money to help you fix your car, although you helped me. I'm sorry. That could hurt a person's feelings. And I'm just being honest. Or, like I mentioned earlier, giving your friends good gifts on their birthday, like a new iPad or something. And when your birthday come around, they never buy you anything. That could hurt a person's feelings. But I say this, if you're not buying people the best gifts in the world on their birthday, your feelings will not get hurt when they don't buy you anything. It's okay to give somebody a birthday card, but buying people expensive gifts that don't even buy you gifts, that can hurt some people, especially if you're trying to be a good friend. If you're that person with that mind frame, oh, I'm gonna be a good friend and I'm gonna expect people to be a good friend to me. Now, I don't want y'all to get this mixed up. There are some people who have a natural good heart. They'll give you nice gifts on your birthday as a good friend from the kindness of their heart, and they will not expect in return for you to buy them expensive gifts. What if your friend can't even afford to buy you an expensive gift, you know? Just know this, some friends will let you down. Some friends will be there for you. And that's just the truth. It's the truth. So if you that person, you got a kind heart, you're always there for people, you're the best friend in the world, just know that sometimes some of your friends can't help you because they might be at work, and you shouldn't get mad at that. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't take it so personal, because some people who are always that best friend, who's the best friend in the world, they take stuff personal. Now, y'all might disagree with me, or you might agree with me, but some people who are always there for people take it personal when nobody is there for them. And I feel like that's the truth. You might have a friend who owns a salon and you want to work at the salon, and you might think, oh, since I'm always there for that friend, they'll probably just give me a job. They might not give you a job, you know? I want to tell y'all a little story. This happened years ago. I went up to my cousin's job. He's a general manager for a store. And he's still the general manager for the store that he works for. He's been the general manager there forever, ever since I was a little baby. So I went to his job, right, to put in an application because I was looking for work. And he was just smiling at me. And I smiled back like, hey, cousin, you know, I'm here to put in an application and stuff because I really need a job, you know. And I think I asked him if he could hire me. My cousin did not hire me. He didn't. I know my cousin loved me, and I love my cousin too, but he did not hire me. And I guess it was because he didn't want his other employees to feel like he hired me because I'm his cousin.